Welcome everybody to Laguna Seca. As you can see, I eventually put a livery on this car. So what do you think about it? Let me know down in the comments below. It is quite a full lobby of a race. So we're going to get a great start off the line. Loving the livery on the left hand side. And away we go. Now this race is quite unique in the sense that I start off in P9. And then I get BWR Marks takes me out. So I end up going, not as bad as that person, but we are position 18. Thank you very much, buddy. Much appreciated. From what I saw, though, in the replays, they went into the hole of no return. Then the car to the left, give them a nudge. They went into the back of me. They did attempt to brake, but the car was already so far out of control that it was unrecoverable. So, yeah. Don't enter the vortex of doom, but that's what happens at the start of the race. It happens, no sweat, no collar, and nothing like a good old comeback story. So we are up to position 15 now, behind Clark's Killer up in front. I've raced that person many times before, and it's always been a pleasure. So you ever see them on the track, say hello, and if you do see this video, bud, hello, thank you very much. Coming to the top of this hill, braking down in second gear, turning in. There is cars everywhere, so we're gonna... Yeah, I'm going to go left here. And, ooh, scratch the poor Audi there on the left-hand side. I do gain a 0.3 second for off-track limits. I sort of cut it, but I sort of got pushed out as well. So, yeah, but I mean, it's only 0.3 seconds, so it could be worse. Breaking down a second gear, the Honda forgot to brake, and out the corner we go. We are up to position 13. Which is not too bad considering I ended up being position 18. Coming down here, we are behind still Clark Killer. Up in front, Ghost Rider 92124, and that is the Ford Focus. Hyundai up in front, and a Honda in front of that. So we got a few places to gain because we started in position 9, and we got to at least finish better than that. Everybody is bundling up together. It is a short race. I've chosen to go medium tyres because I don't think soft tyres will last the duration of 10 minutes of a short race. Clark Killer is making a move right now, so we're going to follow them through. Ooh, Ghost Rider has a bit of apex syndrome, but they probably wouldn't have seen me on the radar anyway. So thankfully we have a brake pedal and we avoided that situation. A braking down to third gear, turning in, could go through there a lot faster, but I was kind of trying to judge how fast the cars in front were going and if they would brake. I don't want to have any form of contact. I'm already quite upset with myself for scratching the beautiful livery on that Audi earlier. Coming through here now, flat out of this corner, into third gear. Once you hit the bend, just let off the throttle, the car coast in. As soon as you hit the sausage, start accelerating out the other side. Back over to the left, Ghost Rider is shoving their weight across, and hopefully we can actually make a move on them right now. I'm trying to figure out a place to make a move here. That is getting tight. That was tight. Yep, plenty of space given. Thank you very much. BWS, the one that took me off the track, is saying something in chat. No idea what they are saying. I do have voices off. Wonder if we can lead the focus into full zone security. Brake now. And I thought they would brake later. And into the bundle of cars they go. I gotta love it. You gotta love it sometimes. Okay. They have gained one position, so I'll get a placid graph. Oh my gosh, what is wrong with my speech today? Coming out the other side, Placid has took that place back. Really, I want to keep up behind the Audi. Come on, let's go. We can do it. So we just got to get past a Napa to the left hand side and braking at 200 board down in third gear, 75 miles per hour through this corner now. And away we go. There we are. Power, power, power. Up the inside. The old switch route on the Ford Focus. A beautiful move right there. Touch of the brakes. I want to go through this corner about 90 miles per hour. I let off a bit too much. I wanted to create more of a stale area for myself. So if I brake and go a little bit slower, the car behind will hopefully brake, which usually does happen. And then I can accelerate out of the corner before they realize I've accelerated. Creates a nice bit of neutral area. Going up the inside of the fart can, who is addressed a pick. There, I guess there's addressed to somebody. Ooh, contact from the Ford Focus to the right hand side. Okay, braking down second gear, turning in. Accelerating out the other side. Oh, I think we're going to have a better run over the far can to my right. I think we are. Up the inside we go. We have the Placid Graph 11 up in front, who is 1.4 seconds away. We only have 2 laps remaining, and we are in position 10. What's that Ford Focus going to do? I thought they're going to outbrake the corner again. You do think, is it going to happen again? I'm on the outside, it's going to affect me. So you end up more watching what's going on than you are looking at the road. The Audi in front is having a moment by themselves. Oh, that is awful. Hit the like button down below to show some love to that poor person that went and met the wall. It's sometimes it really, once you've gone, you've gone, like, you know, and it's so brutal. It's a shame. Anyway, coming out to the side, we are catching up to Clark Killer and Placid Graph, who are obviously having a battle together. So, gonna have a good run up here. I'm gonna give my old pal a little bit of a boost up here, and then I'm gonna back out and watch things develop. I'm not encouraging any situation here whatsoever, just as a disclaimer. But they have made that move work, gone a little bit wide. No idea what's happening there. Honda braked and I just went straight through the middle. Fair enough. Thank you to both of you. Surprisingly though, Clark Killer didn't get a penalty for cutting that chicane. So that's good for them, I guess. You know, I think the penalty system's changed. Something's changed about it because it certainly seems much, much fairer. Right, coming out the other side for the start of lap 5, we have Duke of Touch up in front, who is in a orange Honda by the looks of it. I could be mistaken. Let's get a bit closer. Oh, it's a multicolored Honda Civic. Coming around here now in second gear, getting a real tight line and a great exit of that corner. Come back over to the left hand side, bring it back down to second gear, let the car coast in. As soon as you hit that sausage, accelerate out the side. I don't generally mean go straight over it like I just did. There is better ways of taking that corner then. Down to third gear, clip the sausage and accelerating out the other side. And you can see we are 1 second ahead of the Audi behind, 1.8 seconds away from Duke of Touch up in front. So we've really got to get some pace on now. We have a nice bit of breathing space. You can see on the map down below, like the whole bundle of cars just crunched into each other, and then the whole separation up here. It's funny because position 1 is 16.5 seconds away. It's insane. Oh dear me, we all just hung out together and had a cup of tea. Anyway, breaking down the second gear, turning in, accelerating out the other side. Coming around here now, letting off the throttle, let the car coast in, get closer to the apex and accelerating out the other side. We are 0.9 seconds away from the car in front, so we found a second on them. That's quite nice. Cannot grumble at that. Braking just before the 200 board here, down in second gear, turning in. Come on, let's get a better run out than the car up in front. I wonder what livery they've got on the side of their car. Let me know down in the comments below what that was, because I couldn't look long enough and guess long enough. Braking down the second gear, turning in, getting a real tight line again. Usually double tip the apex, but didn't this time around. Still got a good run out of this corner. Braking at the 100 board, down second gear, turning in, clip of that curb, accelerating out the other side. We are 1.6 seconds away from Pesh Couve up in front. Bearing in mind though, this is our final lap for this race. So we're going to be braking at the 200 board here, down to second gear, turning in, third gear, 75 to 80 miles per hour through there. Ooh, I think we might be able to make a move on here somehow, braking down to the third gear. Usually about 90 miles per hour through there, so I'm going to take the inside line. Got a much faster run up the hill. Straight lines aren't possible for some people. And away we go. Braking down the second gear, got the inside of the corkscrew. There we go. That is beautiful right there. And accelerating out the other side. We are in position 5. Well, I'm certainly not going to find 12 seconds to catch up to Lemon in a Jar up ahead in the next couple of 100 meters. I don't think it's going to happen. It'd be interesting if it did, because I'll be wondering what on earth happened at that finish line. But yeah, BWR Mark S actually has just crossed the line 14 seconds ahead of me with a 2.5 second penalty. Anyway, that's the end of this race, but don't go anywhere just yet, because we're going to go to Watkins Glen, and the race was just as insane there. Just like to take a moment out to thank our channel members though, which are Jeffrey Anderson, Andy Good, Sigmatic, DMC Motorsport, Daniel Adams, John Burns, AK47, Sapphire and Slow. Thank you guys ever so much for supporting the channel. On to Watkins Glen. This is a full lobby. 23 cars, well, one down. 23 cars in this race. A lot of qualified. So we are down in the realm of danger. Car in front forgot to start and thankfully I managed to catch on to that. For the first time in how long? It's got to be ever. Coming down here now, looking at 100 board, breaking down in third gear, turning in, and a big bundle of cars are piling in. So thankfully we have the outside line. One's gone off into the wall behind, and we're gonna not go make a move here because it's not worth it. Sometimes you look at a chance and you go, do you know what? I think that door's gonna close relatively quickly, and it did. PMT Briz up on the left hand side. They are a very quick driver. I've raced them several times before, and I always like racing with them as well. So PMT, if you ever see this video, hello. Coming around this corner now through the bus stop, Mercedes has a moment with another car. I was going to go up the outside. Oh yeah, I was going to. It didn't plan out, and I didn't think with the chaos of them two battering each other, I didn't want to be involved in that. But you know, there's no saying you're not racing unless you take a chance. So let's go 3 wide into this corner here. Why not be brave and see what happens? Thank you for the contact. It actually helped me corner. Oh my dear. Sometimes there's all the cars falling off behind as well. Oh my gosh, that's funny. Well, let me know what you think about that moment down in the comments below. And if you enjoyed it, don't forget to hit that like button, because that was a brave move. It's not something I usually try, but 3 wide, you know, might as well give it a go. But we are up to position 12. Actually, got quite a bit of stale area. 1.1 seconds away from the cars in front, 1.1 seconds away from the car behind. A bit of breathing space, a bit of freedom. Bring yourself back together, catch up to the cars up in front, and hopefully be able to make a few more moves on them. Slipstream isn't so powerful as it once was. Again, I find it a bit weaker again. Not too sure what you guys think, but let me know down in the comments below. But some of the cars I've been right up behind or close to, I haven't managed to gain, or didn't feel like I was gaining upon them. It was kind of weird, like, so I don't know if anything in the slipstream has changed. Anyway, Renemy 92 up in front. There's a car cutting the lawn. No finger Tim, making a move up the inside there, and a little bit leaning on their car at the final part of the corner. Got this nice Hyundai to the right hand side, and ACR Ethan a buck up in front. 2 moves gained, or 2 cars gained with 1 move. Might have been. Anyway, braking at the 200 board here, down in third gear, turning in, put the curb on the right side, accelerating out of the corner. We have ACR in the MG up in front. You don't really see the MG much anymore, so it's nice to see someone using it. It was one of my favourite cars until they nerfed the back doors out of it, and it is, yeah, it's a shame. They really wrecked that car. Itchy Zach up in front in the Ford Focus. I have raced Itchy Zach several times. A lovely person to race with, and usually are in that red Ford Focus. So we got to try and make a move on ACR Ethan a buck up in front and try and catch up to Itchy Zach. Whilst I do have no finger Tim breathing on me. It's going to be interesting right now. Getting a good run out of here and getting closed doors from Royal Purple to the right hand side. Turning into this corner now. Bit of Apex Syndrome there from Ethan Buck. Thank you very much. Nothing like giving a little bit of space to everybody, but yeah, if you've got to hit that curb on the inside as well, go for it. Coming out of this corner now, we lost a little bit of pace really, which is quite annoying. So braking at a 200 board, down to third gear, turning in, coming in a little bit hot, and totally butchering up turn 1. Thankfully though, no penalty. What on earth am I watching there? That is a new form of racing. Push the car sideways up the road. Itchy Zach has lost the position to ACR up in front. Okay, and we have a purple fart can in front of that. No Finger Tim is still actually within breathing distance, which is not ideal. But hopefully, if we can get up the inside of Itchy Zach here, we might be able to make this move work. Come on, power, 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 power. Let's go, go, go. Snowy Games up in front of me now in a purple fart can. ACR has managed to also make a move on them. Itchy Zach is up the inside here now, and I just totally butcher it. Sorry guys, totally butchered it. I was too worried about giving enough space to Itchy Zach because of what happened with ACR that I forgot to brake and turn at the same time. Yeah, it happens. So, looks like we got to start clawing some time back again. Have a car up the inside here. Coming through this corner now. We are leaning on each other there. Don't mind a bit of touring car leaning. I think it's all part of the fun. Coming round here, we are leaning again some more. Thankfully, hopefully they don't get a penalty for that because I know what the system can be like. Nope, guess they didn't, which is nice to see, but we also gained that position back. Just need to make it through this bus stop in one piece and not mess it up. We are 1 second away from Itchy Zach up ahead. I guess the Hyundai has managed to make a move on them as well. Going in a bit sideways. Going in a bit sideways. But we are 0.9 seconds away from the Ford Focus. So we are gaining time, which is the most important part. Thankfully, also, we're getting a bit of time away from No Finger Tim as well. To be fair, I've got to give credit where credit's due. No Finger Tim. They're not like forcing a move or anything like that. They are tucking in and making it clear that they can make that move, but they're not forcing a situation to develop, which is really great racing from them as well. So thank you very much, No Finger Tim. That is much appreciated. Hyundai is overtaking the fart can. I need to catch up to Itchy Zach, man. This is not fun. Not being able to get a bit more pace. I don't know, it just feels like everybody is at quite a good competitive level and it's great racing overall. And it's just so hard to try and claw back time because look now, we are 0.5 seconds away in that slipstream and 0.6 now. And they're obviously in a nice train, so they're going to have a little bit better slipstream than myself. But I should be drawing them in and I'm flat out and it's just not happening. I want a bit more slipstream. Braking at the ambulance on the left hand side, down the fourth gear, turning in. Absolutely butchering the bus stop, and because I'm too busy watching that train up in front, to be honest with you. Coming through here now, thankfully no penalty gained from that as well, which is great to see. Coming around here, we have managed to find a lot of time. Not sure what happened to No Finger Tim. We have a 2 second penalty and they're 3.5 seconds away. I'm really not too sure what's happened there. So Itchy Zach to the left hand side, I gave him again a bit more space, but as you can see, they needed that space. So thankfully the space was given accidentally by myself. So yeah, we all developed from that situation. Automatic on the rear panel there. Yeah, braking at the 200 board here. Itchy Zach's on the inside, so I am not going to have the best of lines. Wow. RIP in chat for that person. Coming round here now, we have gained that position. Really? I'm really surprised at how quick that car flicked and faced the wrong way. It was insane. But, yeah. Snowy Games is defending their line from Itchy Zach. Itchy Zach is making a move at the bus stop. This is going to get interesting. Okay, Itchy Zach had to brake, so I'm going to brake and let them regain that position. Come on, Itchy Zach. You can do it, my friend. Get through there and get out the other side. Coming around here now, as soon as you see the blue hook, start accelerating out the way. Snowy Games goes cone collecting, so I follow Itchy right through and gain that position from them. Keeping to the right of Itchy and actually turning for this corner, which is insane. I haven't done so far. And then a touch of the brakes, and I should have defended this position much better than what I did. And the fart can is to my right hand side. Damn it. Oh well, kudos to them. Where they saw the hole, they went for it, which is good for them. But this wasn't the brightest of moves where they used the car in front as a brake because they forgot to brake for the corner. So yeah, they would have gone massively wide if they Itchy Zach wasn't there to save the day. So we have to gain that position back, and we do have SPV Solito behind in the Mercedes. So that is not good news, because that person is also going to join the party. They do have a 0.4 second penalty. The last thing you need is a fourth party joining the party. Go right straight up the inside here. One move. I'm going to go be on the outside of the focus here, which is not the ideal place. But if we can pull this off, leaning against each other, there we go. We have that position gained, and the Mercedes is also making a move there. I've got to think, what's the Mercedes plan going to do? Hopefully we're not going to dive bomb at the inside here. We are side by side. Contact has been made. We have been nudged a little bit wide. Come the inside here, braking. Farcan comes sending it through and pushes me to the Mercedes. Mercedes hits the wall. They have a 0.1 second penalty. Come on, you're not going to take this from me. Oh, they got a 0.6 second at the last second. That must be due to the contact they had with myself. But that was absolutely insane. If you enjoyed watching, don't forget to like and subscribe. And see you all next time. Goodbye.